guys, and welcome back to another lyrical breakdown with me, your lady friend Bonnie. I'm excited to be here. I hope you are too. Let's hang out. Let's explore some music. Let's get into it. I'm excited. FYI, just a fun fact. I now have Twitter for you guys. So I'm at YLF Bonnie, or your lady friend Bonnie. And you can find me there. And I'd love for you guys to follow me. I'll follow you. We'll just love each other. And yeah, let's do that. So this week, well, hold on. Let's get into the housekeeping, the usual, right? If we hit, we're having a contest. If we hit 1,000 subscribers, we are giving, or when we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away a $100 Amazon gift card plus a request for anything that you'd like to see. A $50 Amazon gift card, again, same deal for the request, and a $25 Amazon gift card. So all you have to do is be subscribed to our channel, like any one of our videos. You can like one or you can like a million, and the more you like, the more you're, well, we don't have a million, but you can like them all and you'll have more chances, as well as leave any comments in the video. So you just have to be doing all those three things, and yeah, you're entered to win. So why not, right? It's free stuff, literally for just, a few clicks of a button, little typey, and you're good to go. Yeah, so this week on my lyrical breakdown, I am doing, it came requested, I Need Love, LL Cool J. So, ladies love, like, Cool James, right? Like, they love him so much. And, I know him more as a host and less of a rapper. I don't think I actually knew any of, like, his rap stuff, but, like, since I was, like, a teenager, I think he's been hosting things like the Grammys or whatever else he hosts. I feel like he just hosts things and he wears, the Kangol backwards hat or like the bucket hat. And I feel like either a suit we see him in, like hosting things, or like a tracksuit. I just see him in like a light blue tracksuit. Anybody? Does anybody else have that same image? Maybe a velour light blue tracksuit, like from like 2004. So yeah, that's how I imagine him. So it's just interesting trying to like get into like his music, and it's like and this is from, this is like OG rap. Like it's from it's off of the album Bigger and Deffer, which came out on July 22nd, 1987. So it's, mid-late 80s. And again, like sort of the beginning of rap. Like there wasn't so much of like it was evolving, right? It was just the beginning, and so it was trying to figure out where it wanted to go and how it wanted to sound. And I mean, he definitely joined the game, and he did it in a weird way, and he was like sort of, I feel like he was on the fence for like R&B and like hip hop rap kind of stuff. So it was interesting what he did. He made it. Anyways, let's just get into it. Let's just say I did watch the music video for this, and this is probably like the tackiest like music video I've ever seen. So if you want to like enjoy yourself for like whatever 3-4 minutes, go check out the music video for this song. It's interesting. And if you watch that, come back and leave a comment and tell me what you thought of it and how much you laughed and how stupid and crazy it was. So yeah, let's get into it, because it is kind of a lot, but like not a lot to go through. It's just basically, anyways, you'll see. So we've got verse 1. When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, and in the back of my mind, I hear my conscience call, telling me I need a girl who's as sweet as a dove. For the first time in my life, I see I need love. So when LL is alone and has private time, he's thinking, he's just like pondering his thoughts, right? And like he's got all these little thoughts that keep cropping up, and he thinks to himself that he needs a girl and he realizes he needs more than just a girl. He also needs love. And I just also want to mention love and dove. In this example, it just is like, it's a bit bleh, like it's been done, love and dove. Like, did you also want to rhyme glove? Like, come on, make a little effort here. But yeah, I guess, he was the beginning, so he didn't have to. Maybe. So there I was giggling about the games that I had played with many hearts, and I'm not saying no names. And then the thought occurred, teardrops made my eyes burn as I said to myself, look what you've done to her. So he's like thinking back and like, thinking about the girls that he's been involved with in his past, and like he kind of laughs at himself and like for not knowing better, for like the way that he was treating girls. Like he's kind of, I think he might have been a bit of an asshole, but like he's kind of like he's realizing that now, and he's trying to change his ways, I guess. Because like maybe those girls wanted love too, and he just kind of like strung them along, and like that's not fun for anybody. So when he realizes that, he obviously stops, and he stops laughing, and he made a girl obviously suffer or have a heartbroken. Like there was obviously something about this. So, and he didn't want to say any names. He didn't want to say who it was that he was mentioning. So he just kind of left it at that. I can feel it inside. I can't explain it how it feels. All I know, all I know is that I'll never dish another raw deal. Playing make believe, pretending that I'm true, holding in my laugh as I say I love you. So yeah, I think that he just feels like regretful and sorry for what he did to like other girls. And he'll never, or maybe like a particular girl. Like I'm not really sure if he's talking about one girl or if he's talking about several. I think he kind of interchanges like that a lot. He'll never treat another girl like that. And like I think he was trying, like he was kind of faking it. Like he wasn't trying, like he was trying not to laugh when he told like this girl that he loved her. Which is almost like making a mockery of her feelings. It's not very nice. It's not a good feeling on him, I'm sure. And I'm guessing that he was doing this in front of like other people. It sounds like someone would do this like to kind of like impress their friends or like peer pressure or whatever. Like it just kind of sounds like you're being like an asshole for like no reason to like this girl. But maybe he just thought he was too cool for her. I don't know. So saying amor, kissing you on the ear, whispering, I love you and I'll always be here. Although I often reminisce, I can't believe that I found a desire for true love floating around. So saying things like kissing her ear, which is like a romantic gesture, saying that he'll love her forever. But, when he's saying it, he knew it was a lie. Like he was obviously just trying to like get in this girl's pants or get something more from her. So, but like, although, I mean, this girl is the kind of the reason that he started having like a desire for love, and like, not just like any love, like a desire for like true love, like this is what he wants, so at least he realized that out of like treating this girl like crap or whatever. So inside my soul, because my soul is cold, one half of me deserves to be this way till I'm old, but the other half needs affection and joy and the warmth that is created by a girl and a boy. So he feels like he doesn't deserve love because of his past behavior, and he thinks his like soul is cold. And like usually when you hear someone saying that, like, like they're, like not loving, and like maybe like they did something bad in some way. So I think that he's kind of like self-loathing a bit. Like, he's kind of like down in the dumps, and he's kind of like being regretful, and like, he's kind of saying like, oh, what a shit I was, like, I don't deserve to have any love. And then yeah, I mean, that's kind of where he's at. But he knows like deep down within him that he needs love and affection, and like he needs that in his life. Otherwise, he like, it's just not gonna, how is he gonna make it to be that old man, and those are feelings that are created by love. I mean, obviously, a girl and a boy. This is 87, guys. Just remember that. Like, it was very, like, mainstream, like, girl and guy. So, yeah, I mean, I think that he's just saying that he wants love, right? And then we have the hook, which is basically, it basically is, I need love. I need love. And that's all the hook is. So he needs love. It's pretty clear. He doesn't want it, but he needs it. And I think that love is a need in your life. I think that no matter what, you're always looking for love and affection. And like he's talking more about like the one true love of his life. But I mean, love comes in different ways, right? So we've got verse 2 now. Romance, sheer delight, how sweet. I gotta find me a girl to make my life complete. You can scratch my back, we'll get cozy and huddle. I'll lay down my jacket so you can walk over a puddle. So he wants love and romance. He needs to find a girl that he can, to feel whole. Like he needs to just be with her. And some people are really like that, and they just can't bear to be like alone, like at all. Like they're just not good in that sort of a situation. And they only feel complete when they're with someone. And he starts like imagining his like ideal lady, and he wants to, he wants her to like scratch his back and cuddle with him. So he's obviously like a big like teddy bear kind of guy, like he just wants to be cuddled. And like, he's obviously giving lots of love, and he's, like not that he's expecting it back, but he's kind of like hoping. He's like, yeah, you can scratch my back and like make me feel nice, and you can cuddle me, and like that'll be nice too. And so he's kind of like sharing like how he's planning on finding this girl, and like what he wants out of her, and like what he wants out of himself. Like this is just his own thoughts, right? um so yeah, so he's gonna be romantic, and he's gonna lay his jacket over the puddle, which I always thought was that weird, and like it's obviously like a very like old school like chivalry move or whatever, like putting your jacket on a puddle so that the lady can walk without getting her feet wet, or her shoes wet, I guess is probably more like why they did it. But I'm like, wasn't laundry like really complicated to do like whenever they were doing this? And like, why would you put your jacket like in a puddle? Like, just walk around the puddle? I don't know. Maybe I'm too new school. I don't know. I've never had anybody do that for me, so maybe that's telling. I don't know. I would just walk through the puddle. All right. So the next verses are the next lyrics are: I'll give you a rose, pull out your chair before we eat, kiss you on the cheek, and say, "Ooh, girl, you're so sweet. It's deja vu whenever I'm with you. I could go on forever telling you what I do." So he's going to get you flowers. He's going to pull your chair out at dinner. Like maybe I'm guessing on a date. Like this is like a vision that he's having, I'm guessing. He's basically just saying like how he'll be like charming and loving. And, maybe he's thinking that he'll love this girl so much that like, like the deja vu thing, like maybe that he's just going to love her in every life. And like, that's why it feels like a deja vu, because you've already been there, because he's already loved you this much. In another life or another moment in time. Yeah, and I think he just wants this love to like live on and to last forever, and he wants to like keep impressing her. He just wants her to like be with him, right? That's it. But where are you at? You are neither here or there. I swear I can't find you anywhere. Damn sure you ain't in my closet or under my rug. This love search is really making me bug. So he's just sort of like, where are you, girl? He's looking everywhere for her. The rhymes in this are a little bit juvenile and like Dr. Seussy. I mean, I'll say that much, but I mean, it works. He can't find you. Girls aren't going to be like hiding in your bedroom, under your rug, or in your closet. LL. Like they're everywhere except there, basically. So, and then so he's getting annoyed that he hasn't found one yet. Which I mean, he's not obviously looking in the right places. And to be honest, I think that he only just realized, like in this moment, like in this like thought pondering, that he needed love. So he needs to calm down a little bit. And also, I just wanted to say that bug was kind of slang for like freaking out or like being driven crazy a bit. I mean, like, I know it from like Clueless. So, I mean, that was like the 90s. And so this is obviously 87. So, I mean, it was something that kind of a word that was kept being used, I guess, at this time. I don't think, I mean, nobody really says this anymore. So, I guess somehow it died out. So, and if you are, and if you know who you are, why don't you make yourself seen? Take a chance with my love and you'll find out what I mean. Fantasies can run, but they can't hide. And when I find you, I'm going to pour all my love inside. Yeah, so he's, so I mean, again, he's sort of just talking to the universe and, saying what he wants. And if like you're the girl who is supposed to be with him and you know that and you're his true love, then come forth. Like that's what he's just waiting for in this moment. And he says it out. I think he just says it like out loud. Hopefully, I think if you say out loud like your message to the universe, like it'll happen. I think people they say that a lot in like movies and books and whatever. Like you should speak what you want and it'll come. It'll come to you. I think that that's what he's saying. And he's just sort of like saying like take a chance on his love. And he's so hopeful. He's just so hopeful. And then the last line, and when I find you, I'm going to pour all my love inside. It just sounds a bit weird. Like he's going to pour all of his love into you when he finds you. And like, you're like, okay, all right. Maybe that's me. I don't know. I'm sure it's a romantic gesture in some way, or like somebody finds this romantic. I don't want anybody to pour love into me. It's okay. I'll just take it and put it in myself. And then we have the hook again, which is just, I need love, I need love. On to verse 3. So I want to kiss you, hold you, never scold you, just love you. Suck on your neck, caress you and rub you, grind, moan, and never be alone. If you're not standing next to me, you're on the phone. So he's fantasizing now and kind of like talking to the girl of his dreams. He wants to be sweet. He wants to be sweet with her and for her and like take care of her and make her feel good and treat her right. Like he's saying all these nice things that he wants to do. He starts getting like kind of, I think, a little bit turned on by his own thoughts of this woman that he's going to be feeling and sleeping with and like, whatever. And I think that he just wants to be near her all the time. I think that's just what he wants. He wants this so much. So yeah. And so he also says that if he's not going to be next to her, if he can't be next to her, maybe he's, on tour doing whatever he's got to do, right? He's going to be calling her. He's going to be on the phone with her. Like they're going to be like, it's going to be like almost 24/7. He's going to be calling her. They just can't get enough of each other. All right. So the next lyrics are, can you hear it in my voice? I need love bad. I've got money, but love's something I've never had. I need your ruby red lips, sweet face and all. I love you more than a man who's 10 feet tall. So can you hear it? Again, sort of like in the previous line, like can you hear him like on the phone, I think. Can you hear it in his voice? Because he needs love badly. He's straightforward with her. And, I guess her, like his imaginary girlfriend, saying how, he's got money, but he's never had love and you can't buy love. And so like money's nothing, like, but I think also like he's saying that he's got money and he'll be able to like take care of her. Yeah. And he just tells her that he loves her and he'll just love her so much as a 10-foot man guy would love you. I don't know if they're going to love you anymore, but yeah. I mean, I think it's a bit cheesy, but that's just me. I think we're getting this, it's very, very like sweet, I guess, but not my kind of sweet. All right. So, I'd watch the sunrise in your eyes. We're so in love. When we hug, we become paralyzed. Our bodies explode in ecstasy unreal. You're as soft as a pillow and I'm as hard as steel. So I think that they're like watching the sunrise together and like it's a beautiful sunrise, but like he can't even see it. Like he doesn't even want to see that. Like he is only just staring into her eyes because he thinks she's the most beautiful thing, and there's nothing that can compare. And he only sees like the sunrise through like the reflection in her eyes that she's watching, and he's watching her. So I think it's like cheesy and charming, right? And like, I guess it's cute, right? So, and then he says when they hug, they'll never let go, and they basically become paralyzed, like they can't move their bodies, like they're just like hugging, and they just love each other so much, and they just want to hug and hug and hug forever. So yeah, he just never wants to let go, and like their love slash like their love making, it's going to be so unreal, and it's going to be so ecstatic, like it's going to be unlike anything he's ever had. And like he describes how she's all soft and he's hard, and like I'm sure, I guess, at this point in his fantasy, he's a bit excited. I'll just leave it at that. All right, so it's like a dreamland. I can't lie, I never been there. Maybe this is an experience that me and you can share. Clean and unsoiled, yet sweaty and wet. I swear to you, this is something I'll never forget. So he must be dreaming about this girl and like what they'll do, and even though he's never met her, I think he just has this vision, of this beautiful, his dream girl, right? And he's hoping you guys can like share this beautiful experience together. And it almost sounds like he's at this point like starting to like talk to like the listener, to like the audience. Like he's not just like talking like to himself necessarily. It sounds like more of like a message. And like she's so like pure and like untouched. I guess like maybe she's a virgin. Like I think he's pretty young at this point. So it's very likely that he could get a younger or a lady that's a virgin. And like he's like sweaty and wet. I guess he's doing a lot of the work, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, obviously it's great. It's great lovemaking, and he's never gonna forget it, and it's never gonna get like this beautiful moment. And like, I guess that's it, right? It's just what it is. And then we have the hook again. I need love. I need love. I think we got the message. And all right, so verse 4. So, see what I mean? I've changed. I'm no longer a playboy on the run. I need something that's stronger. Friendship, trust, honor, respect, admiration. This whole experience has been such a revelation. So he's proving himself. He's better than he used to be. No longer like a playboy type. Ladies love cool James, right? So ladies come flocking, right? So he's not about that life anymore. He wants something more than just a sexy girl, that he can just bang and whatever. He wants someone that he can like commit to and like have all of these like feelings and like, all this respect for her, and like he wants someone that he can like share his life with, I guess, right? He's a changed man, and he wants to prove it to you, whoever you are. He just wants to prove that he's worth it, that he's going to try to be the best man for you, I guess. So it's taught me love and how to be a real man, to always be considerate and do all I can. Protect you, you're my lady, and you mean so much. My body tingles all over from the slightest touch. So this whole thought process, like, his whole sitting in his room alone thinking about this, has kind of taught him what it is to be like a real man, and what it means to be like a real man in a relationship, a loving relationship. And I guess this is probably like the first time he's thought of this, which, is fair. He's allowed to have a first time thinking about this. That this is what he wants. He wants love. He wants something more. And I feel like, everyone gets to a point at some point in their life when they're like, this is what they want. Like this is where we want. Because like I said, everyone wants love, right? And he'll protect this lady, that he gets, because she's priceless, and, he loves her so, so much. And he tingles from any touch of hers. And he's like starting to say like, you're my lady, you mean so much. And like, so it is sounding a little bit more direct, like I said, again, to like the listener. And he tingles from any touch of hers, and it's like such like a just like any touch, he just feels so good. And I think that he's kind of like putting this girl on a pedestal, and I don't know if necessarily a girl's gonna be able to like live up to all of this, but I mean, it's cool if he finds some girl that like lives up to all of that. So, and like admires him equally. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So of your hand and understand, I'll be frozen in time till we meet face to face, and you'll tell me you're mine. If I find you, girl, I swear I'll be a good man. I'm not going to leave it in destiny's hands. So until you touch him, he'll be waiting for you. And until that special day when you two meet each other, like he's just like waiting for that day. And I don't really think it just happens like that. Like I think that there's a little bit more than meeting someone. I don't know. Maybe. I guess it's how it starts, right? So maybe I'm just forgetful of what it was like. So he's going to find this girl and isn't going to wait for the universe to show him and show her to him, I guess. So he's going to be a good man. And, he's kind of like, listen, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, trust me. Like, I'm going to be a good man to you. So he started making all these promises to this imaginary girl. I can't sit and wait for my princess to arrive. I gotta struggle and fight to keep my dream alive. I'll search the whole world for that special girl. When I finally find you watch our love unfurl. So he's so excited to meet her that he can't even sit still, basically. He just like wants to like go start looking for her. He's on the hunt. And he's got to fight for her and like fight for like this like dream or like daydream or whatever that he's having, about this whole fantasy. Like he wants to find this girl, and obviously it's like some sort of vision that's been brought to him and he wants to like go find her. Like she must exist, like maybe he's already seen this girl or whatever. But he's going to search like the ends of the world for her. Like he's going to find her no matter what. And he knows that true love will show itself, when he finds her. So like just watch like this, everything happen, when they fall in love and like how great it's going to be. And then we have the hook again. I need love. I need love. And then we have the outro. Girl, listen to me. When I be sitting in my living room, when I be sitting in my room all alone, staring at the wall, fantasies, they go through my mind, and I've come to realize that I need true love. And if you want to give it to me, girl, make yourself seen. I'll be waiting. I love you. So it's basically like a final message to like this dream girl. And I think that usually when we find guys when guys are having private time alone in their bedroom and having fantasies about things, they're not, there are other things besides what LL Cool J is, fantasizing about. He's fantasizing about love and about true love, and he's not, you know what I mean. Or maybe he was, he's obviously very, very infatuated with this girl. So yeah, whatever gets him off. So he needs true love and he wants to give it to you. So show up already because he's waiting and he loves you. Like he's just telling you like straight, just telling you right away. Like this is, I love you. Like you don't need to worry. Like make yourself seen. Like it's already, it's in the cards. Like he's already saying that he loves you, even though he doesn't know who you are. And I just think that it's, again, it sounds like it's to the listener, which I think is like a way, I think it's a really good way to like spread your message, and get like that message out there to the universe. Be like, oh, love me. I need to find like the girl of my dreams. Like, I think it's a pretty smart move to like put it in a song. Like if you want to have that, he wants to spread it to the world. He wants to go searching for her. And this is a pretty good way to like, maybe there's going to be a girl who's going to hear this song and it's going to be like, that's my love, Like, it's a pretty genius move, I think. So, yeah. I mean, that's the whole song. That's it. That's where we're at. That was LL Cool J for you, in case you've never explored any of his music. So, I got to do that with you and for you. So these were obviously like the early days of hip hop, I think, and whatever. And I think that he got a lot of crap for like making a rap song and rapping this way to something that was so soft and gentle and like just it didn't seem, I don't know, I guess it didn't seem like the way it was supposed to be, you know, like hip hop and rap are supposed to be in one box and R&B in another. And like he kind of mixed the two together. And I think that that was kind of cool. I think he's, you know, he was probably one of the first guys to be able to do that. Um, and, you know, I think that it's calm. I mean, just from all of the rap and, you know, everything that I've looked at and have explored, you know, in the last year or so, and plus the rest of my life. But like really, you know, obviously within the last year, you can definitely, you can do anything in hip hop or rap or R&B or any type of genre, and then like you don't necessarily need to be put in a box. Like you don't have to stick with one. Like you can kind of drag them all into like one format. So why not? You know, go for it. That's what he did. He tried to put the two together. And it made, you know, I think it made #1 on the R&B charts. So I mean, it was like he was doing pretty good, and like I think this was his like debut album, like, or his like hit album, I guess. So I think that it was cool. I think that he was like, no, I'm a rapper, but like I'm gonna do it this way, and I'm not gonna be a gangster. I'm not gonna like rap about all those hard things. I'm gonna rap about love and ladies, and like, you know, there's other guys that rap about ladies, that's for sure. There's lots of other guys that do that. So I think that it's, I mean, love is like a universal message, right? So I mean, why not? So yeah, that's it, I guess. Let me know what you guys thought of this one, and if you guys have any other requests or that you want me to do, definitely leave a message in the comments below. I will absolutely read it, and I will send you a message back or a comment. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you guys want to see anything, let me know, and I will be there for you. Follow me on Twitter, your lady friend Bonnie, YLF Bonnie, and yeah, see you there. See you next week, guys. Bye.